Hi everyone, welcome to day 8 of 12 Days of Christmas projects. Today I have a cute little Santa box that I created. I'm looking at myself and my hair looks like it's a mess. In case you notice, this is the same outfit as earlier because I did my Workshop Wednesday video. So I wasn't gonna come live, but then my uncle wasn't feeling well, so we weren't gonna do family dinner. So I am here. So just to introduce myself, because I notice I've gotten a few new viewers on YouTube. My name is Lisa Cunningham, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator out of Rio Rancho, New Mexico. I do card classes in person. I do classes to go. You could just follow my page here, my Facebook page. I believe I have the link on YouTube to my Facebook page, but you could always message me, email me, all my information's there if you have any questions. So this is my cute little Santa box. And can you guess what's in it? Started with our box and our lid. And then again, I will post the PDF tutorial. I'm still making some adjustments to it, and then I will post it when we are done. So for the box, we are gonna need a 4.5 by 7.5. So this is 7, no, not quite 7.5. So just 7.5 by 4.5. And if you're just joining me, say hello. Okay, I'm gonna set this one aside, so we'll score this. Now this is gonna be the lid, and this is 4.5 by 3. And you know what, I think I might need to grab my shim to score that lid. But here's a Simply Score. And I didn't tape my paper down, so I'm gonna be all crooked again. Okay, so this one on the long side, the 7.5 side, we're gonna score it at 2.5, 3.5, 6, and 7. And then we're going to score the short side at 1 inch. Okay, now this is our lid, and we're going to score all 4 sides. I do have my shim right here. So my shim is 6 Post-its. You can do 6 or 5 or 6, and just lean it up to the side, and that'll just give it a little bit of more room to fit on your box, so it's not exactly so tight. So we're going 1 inch all the way around all 4 sides. Oops. A lot of times when I'm scoring a lot, I don't know why this piece isn't scoring here at the bottom. I'll put a glue dot on the back of that to hold it in place. But since we're only scoring 1 piece, I won't put a glue dot. But so you can see glue dot's already there from before. All right, so now let's go ahead and burnish all those lines and cut them. So I think a few years back I did a little Santa treat holder. I can't remember what stamp set it was or anything. But as you see, this project, we're not using any DSP. Pretty much it's all cardstock except for the silver for his belt buckle. Okay, so now this we are going to cut kind of like before and angle that, and we're going to cut this one all the way off, and we will cut these ones up, 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 and up. Okay, so for the lid, we're going to cut all of these up. And you know, you can miter them, you know, angle them. On my original. I didn't, but they're just the tabs that are going to go inside. You're not going to see them on the outside. And the same on the other side. All right. And you know, today's day 8, so I have been doing a project every day. So in case you miss them or you want to go back to them later, you can find all the videos on my YouTube channel. I think you can just search lcdesigns1 maybe, because Facebook, I'm gonna tape this down so it doesn't keep moving. Facebook will only keep the videos for like 30 days, I believe it is. So once the 30 days are up, it's going to get deleted, and I don't even know that it's deleted. But again, you can always find them on my on my YouTube channel. All right, so let's add a piece of tear and tape to this slide. Take the backing off, fold this over, and I say this every time I make these things, is I should put this on first before we even, just to make it a little bit easier, before I adhere it. These are the bottom flaps. So tear and tape. This stuff's sticky. I'm getting it all over myself. Okay, so remember, we always want the seam to the back. Let's just so you have clean lines up front. These two are going to go in. So this one will go down. And then our other. And it's probably not adhering until we flip it over and put some pressure on it. But you know what? I was going to try and make an elf box as well, but I'll probably have to do that later because I was working on tomorrow's project and the next day. Okay, so here's our lid, and these are just going to go right like that. So we can glue them or we can tear and tape. What shall we do? I think I'm going to glue it because I think I'll get a cleaner, cleaner lines or stickiness. Don't even know if I'm making sense. I've been doing so many projects and trying to keep them all together. Like I said, I had my workshop Wednesday earlier today. So doing that project, taking a break from Christmas projects. That was a little different. I was like, I'm not using a Christmas stamp set. And I got some glue in there. And you know what? I'm going to let it dry before I stick it on. Before I stick the lid on. But that'll be our box. And actually, I went and put it on. But we need to do something else first. We need a 2.5 inch by 3/4 inch. I think this is it. 3/4 inch by 2.5 inch. And that's because we are going to die cut. Better make sure I did that right. Yes. We're going to look, new plates. Earlier today, I did not have new plates. And I said, I got to get my new plates. So we're going to, that's glue. I have glue all over me. So I'm using the basic border dies. And we're going to just use this one. And this is going to be like his ruffle bottom. Do I have more pieces out? Because I can die cut what I can. I'll die cut the hat. I will die cut the fluff on his hat. And we are going to need this tag. And then I think the rest is all being cut with the trimmer. Oh, you know what I forgot to add to his hat? I forgot to add the little ball on the top. Let me grab that. And I'll have to cut two. So this is the piece we're gonna use. And that's not the best. I guess I should have picked it out a little bit better. So here's these two. This is the thing with new plates. Now nothing wants to come off. But watch how quick these things get all damaged. Not damaged, but so I'm gonna grab the little, this one. This is the little ball that goes on the end of the hat. The pom-pom, I guess you would call it. The pom-pom for the end of his hat. I'm just realizing now that I didn't add it to mine. So I'm going to cut another one so we can add it to the original project. Okay, so let's get these out of the way. And the rest is going to be die cutting. So for our, I kind of don't like how I cut this, but it'll do. Santa's a little frilly. He needs to tuck his thing in. So just like that, that's our lid. Let me grab my silicone mat and we're going to glue the frilly onto his hat. And we're going to add his pom-pom. See, much cuter with the pom-pom. We're going to let those dry. We can put our lid on our box. And now we're going to cut the basic black. I got all kinds of pieces to cut. So we're going to cut for the basic black to go across, which would be his belt. It's going to be 3/4 by 2.5. So 2.5 and 3/4 of an inch. And then we need the silver, which is 3/4 by 3/4. I know these are tiny pieces, and just wait, because we're going to go even smaller. 3/4. This is just barely, let's see, 3/4 by 3/4. And then we need this center, 1/2 by 1/2. So this is already 1/2. And we're going to go 1/2 this way. A bunch of little squares. All right. Get that little guy. So all we have to do is glue his belt on. And then we'll glue the, well, this one we don't need to glue because it's the adhesive back, which is nice. And put that right in the center. And then now we'll glue his little, the little square. And so then that makes it look like he has the silver buckle. There. This project is so easy. Oh, so I didn't show you what I put in it. I put the Russell Stover marshmallow ornaments because I still have them. But I believe at the store, they actually have a Santa Claus one as well. This is the ornament, but that fits inside the box. So you can just find the Santa Claus one, or you can put whatever treat in there that you want. Okay, so now, uh-oh, what happened? I bent that somehow. How did I bend that? So we're using the Real Red and Garden Green ribbon combo pack, and we're going to use Garden Green. Uh-oh, look, I'm out. Well, that was perfect timing. I just got my Stampin' Up order a while ago. I haven't even really looked at it to see what's in there, because we have so many new fun online exclusives. And like I told you guys yesterday, we're having our on stage this weekend, which is our convention. So there's going to be a bunch more new fun spring, more spring. It's our spring catalog that we will be seeing. Kind of crazy to think already spring when Christmas hasn't come. But that's the crafter life. You're always ahead. All right, so we're just going to tie our bow and get my ribbon, scissors, snip that a little, snip that, put it towards the middle. We are going to stamp Open Me in Garden Green ink on this tiny circle. And then we're going to tie it with the, I'm using the In Color, and yes, this is Sweet Sorbet, but you really can't tell that it's not Real Red. It looks like a candy cane color. And I'm just going to layer the holes up together. I'm not gluing the circle to the hat, just this way it could flop around or whatever. Mine has actually been staying right in place, so, but it can move around if need be. And we're just going to tie a bow around the bow. I've been doing a lot of bows around the bows lately, haven't I? Even today's project. I added a bow to a bow for my workshop Wednesday. Did you guys like that card? I like that new set. Garden Meadow. Once I get all these Christmas projects out of the way, I'll be able to focus more on that one. And so there's that. And now we need to add some Wink Stella. So his fringes are fluffy. I don't know what to call it. What would you call it? Oops. I'm losing you guys. Hi, everyone. I'm so glad you joined me. I'm sorry, I'm just barely looking at comments. But just think, you could even make this box bigger, and you can add more treats, or you can add something specific to it. I'm going to go to the store tomorrow. I had planned on going today and just didn't get out there and see what other kind of treats and goodies and stuff are in there or out there, so that I can make some more projects for you. So as you could see, this one looks a little bit better. Well, it's about the same. It's just that you have this. Could have moved it over a little bit. But basically that's it. That's our Santa box. So easy to make. So any questions or anything? Pam and Melanie, I'm glad you guys introduced yourself to each other. You are two of my ones that join me quite often. So any questions about anything? Thank you, Cindy. So that's it. That's today's project. Do you guys want a sneak peek of tomorrow? Do I have tomorrow's? I do have tomorrow's finished. Do you guys want a sneak peek? I want to see some yeses before I go grab it. But you know, I'm doing a lot of treat packages, and maybe not so many people like the treats, but here is the sneak peek of tomorrow's. It's going to hold some Ghirardelli chocolate squares in it. So be sure and join me tomorrow right here at 5 o'clock. I will be live again. No plans or anything. So let me finish up my tutorial and I will post it here. And you guys all have a great evening. And thank you so much for joining me. See you tomorrow. Bye.